Do you hear that?
What do I hear?
Mariah Carey has thawed out and is ready to sing. That's right. It's Christmas time.
Sure is.
And here on a side of popcorn, we're watching some Hallmark Christmas movies.
Heck yeah.
I don't know why I said yes to this. I'm John, and this is my co-host, the Christmas-loving, movie-watching Rose. Every week through the month of December, we're going to get together and talk about Christmas movies, specifically Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah.
The holiday season's short, so let's get started. This is the... Nope, hold on. I messed up. This is the Mistletoe Promise with a side of popcorn.
Sure is. Glad you guys read the title, because John sure didn't.
I completely blanked out on the title.
I apologize. I should have put that in the notes for you.
It's okay. Like, I was reading the script and I was like, oh yeah, I got to intro this. Like we usually do. Like, this is movie with a side of popcorn. This is our movie podcast, Popcorn, here on CouchCapades. So welcome to it. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, we're going to be doing holiday movies. This bit kind of bit me in the butt because I kept on threatening sooner or later.
He's been threatening this for years, guys.
That we're going to do a when we ever bring back a holiday or a movie podcast, we'll do a holiday Christmas movie podcast.
And now it's going to be a tradition.
Now,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're making this a tradition.
It might be Hallmark movies in the future. It might not be, but it'll definitely be some Christmas movies.
So, yeah.
And we are very open to watching other holiday movies as well.
Yes.
We're
saying Christmas. It's a holiday stuff. So, yeah, we're kind of laying this out for just the whole holiday spirit. So, friends, family, and the chaos that is CouchCapades. I hope you guys are ready for this. We start with the Mistletoe Promise. Mm-hmm. This movie came out in 2016, November 6th, 2016. Let me give you a rundown real fast.
Yes.
The Mistletoe Promise is a Hallmark Channel Christmas movie based on the 2014 book of the same name by Richard Paul Evans.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. That premiered on November 5th, 2016 as part of the channel's 7th annual Countdown to Christmas event. It was directed by David Winning and also had uncredited cameos, including announcing in... Wait, what? I'm not even going to read that. Something about a snow festival park or something like that. That's kind of weird. Starred Jamie King, Luke McFarlane, Chrissy Lang, and... Ooh. I'm the host of the show. I need to start reading the names a little more. Right there. Lachlan Monroe. Wow, that's how you pronounce it. Or spell Lachlan?
That's one spelling of Lachlan.
Oh my God. Hi, I'm John. I don't know why I'm the host of this show, but I am. Quick synopsis. I'll cover it real fast.
Sure.
Elise Donner and Nick Durr both have a disdain for Christmas. And while their reasons are different, that disdain stems from bad things that have happened to them during Christmas past. Elise, for who Christmas was her once favorite time of the year, and her husband, Dan Denning, broke up at Christmas time.
Yes.
She's catching him. Oh, I'll hold off on that one. I was about to read something. That's a little bit of a spoiler.
We're trying to stay away from too many spoilers for this 9-year-old movie. 9-year-old Hallmark movie.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Pretty sure you already know what happens at the end. That's okay. Sorry, keep going.
And I was just going to... Nick Durr is a lawyer, divorce lawyer.
Yes.
Who doesn't like Christmas as well. He has his reasons, and we will get to those reasons.
Yes. Yeah. We're getting to it.
Okay. Let me start out by saying this. If I could give myself the one, I would. I've given a lot of crap.
Oh, so much crap.
To Hallmark movies in general. I've given a lot of crap to my mother. About her obsession with Hallmark movies in general.
Yes, you have.
I'm going to say, Mom, I am terribly sorry for giving you so much crap about Hallmark movies.
Oh my goodness.
And specifically Hallmark Christmas movies.
We actually got him on tape, guys.
We
did it. We got him.
You guys did it. I've never, the whole bit with me was always the Hallmark Christmas movie involves some lady in red. If you're listening to it on the podcast services, I'm pointing to Elise,
the cover, the key art
for this movie.
This movie.
Some chick, usually in a red scarf, a red jacket, has a red hat, gets her heart broken. She's a big city or big wig or something like that.
Not even necessarily gets her heart broken, but usually her fiance is distant. He's some corporate whatever. And she
has a crisis of conscience or something like that. Or
she ends up going to small town where she's from, falls back in love with the guy that she dated for 3 weeks in high school, and leaves her fiance for him.
Yeah, it's like going back home. I see the star quarterback that I had a crush on. And
the star quarterback now owns a Christmas farm.
Yeah.
Christmas tree farm.
It's something so ridiculous. And like every single time we visit my parents.
And there are a lot of those on the Hallmark channel.
I can't wait to watch those.
Yes.
But every time we visit my parents, my mom has Hallmark Christmas on. It's really funny. It's the bit.
Yeah.
And it's always, Rose and I will make fun of like, oh, I'm going home because I don't like my corporate job. There's the hunky quarterback. I'm in love again. Screw you, corporate job. I'm going to stay here and be on the Christmas tree farm. Yay, Christmas. And that's pretty much all Hallmark movies boiled down to John's very, very stupid how I see Hallmark movies. Like, I'm going to be honest. I never thought there was true character development. There's very little in this one, but it is fun.
Yes.
But I'm looking at the camera right now.
Light.
They kept it light. I'm very sorry. Anyone that I've ever upset that I took crap on your Hallmark Christmas movies, because God help me, I really, really enjoyed the Mistletoe Promise.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. I had a stupid smile on my face
from pretty much the whole movie.
The whole time. Like what's like? Is my Grinch heart coming 3 sizes too big now? Is that what's happening to me right now?
Is it growing 3 sizes? It's not 3 sizes too big. His heart was 3 sizes too small to begin with.
That's true. So is it now back at a normal heart rate?
Size?
Because I don't know what it was about this movie. Yeah, it's corny as all hell.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah.
It does the tropes of a Hallmark Christmas movie. It does the trope of Christmas movies in general, love romantic comedy Christmas movies.
But like, she didn't have to leave her corporate job for him. And I'm sorry, I don't want to get too far into spoilers with this, but it was believable.
Yeah, it was believable. These two people.
It was overall believable.
These two people don't like Christmas. They met at a food court and they were like, "Hey, I've got this plan. I need to get a promotion, Nick. Yeah. You don't like Christmas. They're badgering you because your ex-husband works in the same place as you do. Let's just kind of get together, quote unquote, as the co-owner. Let's just make this contract that we're going to be
no strings attached, fake dating.
And that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So as Nick, I can get my promotion, and as Elise, they can just stop bugging her, and she can kind of poke at her husband.
She hadn't really dated since she and her husband broke up. He's
4 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah. And like, he is all in with the girl. Yeah. And Nick is at a firm that highly encourages family, and therefore he has a better chance of getting the promotion.
Becoming partner
if he actually has some family to show.
Oh, hold on. Keep on talking.
Because the other person that's up for the promotion is married and she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So it was just...
It was...
I'm just there like, that's not the kind of job you want to have. But he really liked his firm, and I'm just like, okay. I don't know. There were a few things.
I'm changing up some notes for myself.
Closer
to the end of the episode of what we do with our stuff. It just hit me. I'm like, oh, that's great. I love that. Okay. Give me your overall thoughts. We'll grade it here in a minute after you give your thoughts. But what did you think of the Christmas Mistletoe Promise? Nope, it's called the Mistletoe Promise. Now it's going to be the running bit.
Honestly, I thought that it was adorable. Like I've said, I thought that it was adorable, believable, very hokey. Still a lot of moments where John and I looked at each other and went, really?
The eye roll.
Why are they doing it this way?
Guys?
But I mean, it's a made-for-TV movie. It's an hour and a half long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. And we didn't have to watch the commercials.
Dude. I'm not worried. Yeah, the commercials 100%. That's a very good point. it respected your time.
Oh, yes.
Like, of all these movies that are like hour or 2.5 hours, over 2.5 hours, the new Avatar movie that's going to be coming out is the longest Avatar movie.
What is it, 3.5 hours?
I just refuse to look it up right now.
Oh, no.
And then here's me hoping that, like, Project Hail Mary is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah?
Like, I'll sit through 3, but I'm like, I need you to condense some stuff. We'll worry about that one later.
Yeah, movies are getting bloated nowadays.
They really are. Like,
and I do understand because they have a lot of story that they want to tell.
Yeah.
But there are so many places when the editing could bring that time down, even by 10 to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. That makes a difference.
It does.
When it's a 2.5 hour movie, between 2 hours and 45 minutes and 2.5 hours.
It's an easier pill to swallow at 2.5 hours.
It's so much easier.
So that's a very good point. Like, they didn't waste time.
Yeah.
Like, it was
moving.
It was moving, and it got you in. Like, I didn't know how the pacing was going to be. I'm not going to say it was breakneck, but it was actually at a point of like, oh, we are a TV movie where we're making these in these like 14 to 16 minute chunks because we have to factor in commercials. And so they kind of kept everything moving.
Yeah.
Like,
but like the other thing that I liked is they still accounted for the passage of time.
Yes.
Like, they met in November and the contract was going to expire Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So you're just like, okay, you two have about a month together. And like, they showed the passage of time without showing every second of the passage of time.
That's a very, very good point. I like that you called that out.
Yeah.
It didn't register until you said, I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Like, you get to meet Elise and Nick like 20 seconds into this movie.
Right away. There is no 30 minutes of exposition and setup. Like, it's just go time.
It's go time. Yeah, you're right. And like, they're there and they establish both of them dislike Christmas because they get bombarded by carolers
so fast.
And you're like, oh my God.
And they just show it.
Yeah. It is the perfect.
Like, they don't have to talk about a lot of this.
Oh my God. Are you turning me a little bit more than I thought? Because my biggest issue is show don't tell.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to show me what's going on.
Yeah.
There's points when exposition makes sense, and it made sense every single time. They were like, oh, why are you gloomy around Christmas? Well, my dog died. It wasn't that, but like there were actual reasons. I'm like, all right, dog, you know what? I understand why you don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
I follow that logic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. All right.
What are your overall thoughts on this movie?
I mean, just that. Like, I had so much fun watching this.
Yeah.
Because I guess because I did kind of I walked in with the, oh, I'm gonna fall in love with the guy and la 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 la, it's Christmas, and I had that in my mind that's what was going to happen, and I was pleasantly surprised that it didn't happen that way.
Yeah,
and like there was this whole weird like, will they, won't they, are they actually kind of falling in love, or is Nick too much of a golden retriever to not register that he's falling in love with Elise?
Right.
And I was like, God, why am I vested in this?
Yeah.
Why am I vested in this right now? And then Elise is like this semi hard ass, but you start figuring out why she's a hard ass. You're like, okay.
She's so good.
She's so good at it. I was like, fudge, this is really, really damn good. So yeah. When I say I truly have a smile and like apologizing to my mother, I mean that. Like,
this was a great movie to start with.
We'll see. I'm so happy.
We'll see where we go from here.
Also, and shout out to Floki, who in the YouTube chat, and when we were goofing around and saying we're gonna do this in live on one of our podcasts, you should go watch. It's called CouchCapades. They were like, "Yo, you should watch this movie." And we're like, "Okay," and that's kind of pretty much what we did. I'm like, "Oh, you guys all gave us like Hallmark suggestions."
Yeah, he was just like, this is my favorite Hallmark movie. And I'm just like, oh God, where do we go from here?
Where do we go? God, I hope. Yeah, actually, where do we go from here?
I don't know.
Loved this movie.
They did give us a few others, so we'll see.
Well, we will see. So we've been talking. We've been doing the thing. We have our rating systems. This is the official CouchCapades rating system when it comes to movies, when it comes to games, when it comes to music, books. This is how we kind of figured out our 10-point, technically 20-point scale, but on a 10.
So it's a 10-point scale, but we do half points.
Half points. Starting from the bottom. A number 1 is actively harmful to society.
A 2 is toxic or dreadful.
3 is awful.
4 is bad.
5 is meh or indifferent.
6 is okay or fine.
7 is good.
8 is great or a bona fide good time.
9 is amazing, fantastic, brilliant.
And 10 is a masterpiece or a shining star for society.
Oh, Christmas lover Rose, what on the CouchCapades scale do you give the Mistletoe Promise?
So I have 2 scores to give.
What?
John and I did not talk about this.
What the hell? What are we doing?
John and I did not talk about this.
What the hell are
I
we
have
doing?
2 scores to give this.
Okay, are you putting me on the spot?
First, I'm going to explain.
Okay.
So first score is as a movie. As a movie, like out there in the world compared to other movies, this was good.
Yes.
It was a 7. It was a solid 7, maybe even 7.5.
Okay.
Second scale, the Hallmark scale.
What the hell? Okay.
I have watched many Hallmark movies.
Many Hallmark movies with my mother.
Yes. Oh, even before her.
Yeah, I know.
On the Hallmark scale, I would rate this probably a 10. Honestly.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why, what'd you just say?
On the Hallmark scale, like look, comparing this to other Hallmark movies. So this is in a bubble.
Okay, so okay. All right.
This is
I'm
in a
this.
bubble. This is not like comparing it to all movies everywhere. It's not even comparing it to other made-for-TV movies. This is just like the Hallmark movies that I have watched. This is honestly a masterpiece.
I didn't know we were doing this.
I didn't either. It's okay.
I'm very shocked.
It's okay. Again, I've watched a ton of Hallmark movies and Hallmark-like movies, which I guess that's more of what this is. I'm comparing it to other like Christmassy movies of this style.
So
because,
like even throwing in the Netflix movies that they started getting into the last couple of years?
Yeah, because like the Netflix and the Hallmark's Christmas movies that are in this style, I think that this one is my favorite so far.
Okay.
You don't have to rate it off of those.
I've got an. I see your scale, and I will say I can't do the Hallmark scale.
Sure,
because I haven't. I think I can count on one hand the amount of Hallmark movies I've seen, and in its entirety from start to finish.
Sure,
maybe 3.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that one. I will say
I haven't seen as many as your mom.
Oh my god!
But
we have not told
I've
my
watched
mom
a lot
that we are doing this.
Oh, by the time this comes out, she might know.
She will know 100%. So I will say this. I actually truly had a good time.
Yes.
I had a great time watching this. It was a lot of fun. I completely can look past some of the head scratchy moments. Sure. I also have to put it in the realm of the lens that it was 2016 and things were so different almost like 9 years ago. Like so many things were different in how things were approached and written and shot and all that stuff. I'm going to give this weird pass, but I'm going to explain. I think you'll understand. And if you watched any of the older Hallmark movies, you'll understand what I'm saying. It has that just enough jank because it's a low budget film. Yeah. And what I mean by that is if you're watching us right now live, or not live, but if you're watching this on YouTube or on Spotify, you can see that I have a shadow going right now. On my side, I've got a lens or a light over there, and I just haven't quite fully figured out
one over here
how to set this up to where we don't have shadows. It's
we
a little hard.
Need more lights.
We need more lights, and I got to raise some lights. Obviously, too, I didn't say this is the first side of popcorn in the new set.
Oh yes.
So we're kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
that's kind of acceptable for us. The budget is what's in our pockets.
Yes.
I don't like. I focus on audio. Our audio sounds great. Lighting, I can get better at. I understand that. I loved that I could see the camera shadow in certain spots. And I'm like, dogs, that's just cute to me.
Yeah.
And like the fact that they didn't quite know how to light certain areas at certain times. And I was like, okay, like again, we're in a room in our house.
Yeah.
It's kind of forgiven. They have a higher budget.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have found a couple.
But
I can give it the pass because I know it came from Hallmark.
Yeah.
And I know it's not going to win any damn awards.
No,
that we're not comparing this to like Sinners, or any of the like
and that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to do the 2 scales.
Sure.
Because like I make a lot of allowances for this movie.
Yeah, 100%.
But like compared to other movies, it's still a 7.5.
I'm actually with you. I think 100%. Like when you compare it to other movies of how much, because at the end of the day, I want to be entertained. Yeah. I want to have a good time, and I want you to tell me a pretty good story.
Yeah,
that's what I want. And it checked all those off for me. And I was like, shit, this is great. Yeah. So yeah, I would sit it at about a 7.5.
Yeah.
All right, but because you kind of threw the Hallmark Christmas scale at me,
or like made for TV, TV.
I can't do that, and I'm not going to pretend I can. But I'm going to put this. I'm going to rank all of these movies now. That's what I've got. Like the movies that we watch, I'm going to put in a ranking, and we'll put inside.
No, I'm good with that.
Right now, this is the best movie I've seen for Christmas Hallmark movies. Like this is number one for me. As we continue on down this path, this season, and then I'll pull it back up next season. I'll keep on adding.
Honestly, I think that we both should do that.
Let's just do that. Yeah. And that way we can see our scale of, or just our rankings of this.
That way it's not just this is on the Hallmark scale. Like, let's just, I'm with you. Let's rank
for
them.
the season concept of, and this is kind of a bonus season, but the Christmas season of A Side of Popcorn.
Yeah.
I want to start doing like the rankings of where I would put this.
Yeah.
And like, it's going to be kind of contingent on our actual official scale, but then I'm also going to like throw that shit out the window for a little bit because I'm like, but I did kind of like this more than this movie, but I know I gave that movie like an 8, and with this movie it's like a 6 when I had more fun.
That's just gonna happen.
So right now, I would say this is my favorite Hallmark movie, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if anything's gonna beat it.
We'll see.
I have reasons why. I don't think it's gonna beat it, but that's kind of how I'm sitting right now.
So some of you might be looking at the time going, they're only halfway through this. That's because we wanted to get all of that taken care of, give the ranking, and now we're going to get into spoilers. So if you have not watched The Mistletoe Promise and you don't want it to be spoiled, go watch it and then come back to us.
Come back. Especially because we have something at the end of this little section.
Yeah.
That I think you will actually 100% enjoy and see if you agree with us on that one. So we have the official rating, and then we have, well, I'll let you all know, the corn, and the kernel at the end. Yeah. And we'll explain that. Just come back, listen to all this, and we'll tell about that at the end of the actual full podcast.
So let's talk about this with some spoilers. What are your thoughts?
I want to get out of the way how I agree with you that this is one of the more believable concepts for a like, goofy rom-com.
Nobody had to leave their job. Nobody broke up a 5-year relationship for somebody they just met.
There were no feelings from an old flame that showed back up.
Yeah.
This was a weird, like...
The only Christmas tree farm was the one that they went to together to pick a tree.
Can we talk about that? Like, it's called The Mistletoe Promise. And they really kind of pushed, like, Elise's favorite time is Christmas.
Or at least it used to be.
It used to be. Ben, well, go ahead, please.
Dan is her ex.
Dan is her ex, and they broke up, got a divorce on Christmas.
Well, he swapped her gift and his mistress.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Like, he gave her his mistress's gift.
Yeah.
And that's how she found out that he was cheating.
Yeah. So this whole idea was everything was top level between Elise and Nick. And they didn't want to
keep on trying to call him Ben.
I keep on wanting to call him Ben. I don't know why. And they want to keep everything top level. But as the month went on and you start just hanging out with people, you just get to know each other. And so you find out that Elise has her baggage, which is perfectly fine. Nick has his baggage. He has 3 reasons why. Excuse me. He doesn't like Christmas.
Yeah, the 3 Christmas ghosts.
I
thought that was cute.
I hate that I liked that.
I thought that was adorable.
Like, everything that they, like, kind of nudge him, like, it's all about Christmas, all kind of made sense. The Ghost of Christmas and all these different things that I really, really liked. I want to talk slightly about this divorce real fast.
Okay. Let's talk about this divorce.
Let's talk about this divorce.
Where they are still having to, in quotations, run a company together because neither one of them wants to be bought out or wants to give up the company.
A travel
travel agency.
Elise created a travel agency.
Yeah.
And she does this fun thing, very cool thing for kids with illnesses or disability. And like, they just fund them to go to historical places.
Yeah.
100%, I think that's great. If someone's doing that, let us know, because I would love to just help that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this point they were talking, like, neither one of them want to get bought out.
Uh-huh.
Why? I understand for the plot. Why?
It's an established business. And I mean, for Elise, she is so emotionally invested in it that she doesn't want to give it up. And Dan just wants to be a dick.
And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm on Elise's side for this shit.
Yes.
On Dan's side, dog, give it up.
Yeah.
You cheated. Why would you want to be around?
You cheated with a car model. You don't agree with the direction that your ex-wife is taking the company.
Just take the buyout, dog, and get out.
Take the buyout. Go away.
It's a weird golden parachute.
It really is.
Go.
No, I don't understand that either, because he's actually more into finances than Elise is. And I'm just like, leave the company, dude.
Yeah, like, there was never an establishment of
why he wanted
to stay. And there was never any kind of establishing concept of, they make pretty good money.
Yeah.
Like, the office they had seemed decent size, so you kind of have to infer
they have multiple employees.
Yeah.
And he has sports cars.
And he has sports cars. Okay.
So
cool. But yeah, I think that was my biggest issue with this, is just Dan's motivation to be a dick was not there. It was just be a dick. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I understand. Sometimes you just got to be a dick.
Yeah.
But that didn't do anything for the story. It made this.
It was the major conflict for the story.
Schism.
So it was there for the story.
Okay. All right. Yes, that's a good point. It's there for a story. I know I'm asking a lot of a Hallmark movie, but it's just it was that, like, dude, just take the parachute, get out.
Yeah.
Go do something else. But yeah, and then all of a sudden he's IT too?
Yeah. I honestly missed that until the end.
Yeah, I found that very weird. Like, just Dan's character as a whole was just odd to me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my biggest.
Yeah, he could have been written better.
Nick, on the other hand.
Oh, Nick was amazing. I want to watch every movie with this actor right now.
I love that man.
We'll see how it bites us in the butt.
I love that man so much. Holy shit. He is just this weird, cute little golden retriever.
But, like, you can tell that he's still good at his job.
Yes.
And, like, he's not the clueless golden retriever. Like, he wants to help people. He wants to make them happy. He's got his own baggage.
Yeah.
And, like, he's not going to take shit from people. But he's also
fight for people, too.
He's also not going to try and go out of his way to hurt people. He's not going to try and hurt people, period. Yeah.
And I think that...
And, like, he's still smart, though.
I think that's the other thing that, like, threw me off. Because this is the most... I don't want to say that. It was the play-by-play, paint-by-numbers hero story on both sides.
Yes.
Like, you get to meet everyone. You do the rising up of, oh, they're actually kind of compatible with each other. They're doing they signed a contract to be each other's significant other.
Yeah.
Weird, but okay, you can kind of see it. You all have that pact with the person who's like, oh, in high school, like, I'm gonna go on to prom with someone if you don't have someone. Like,
okay. Honestly, I found it more believable than the Sandra Bullock, Ryan Reynolds movie.
Oh, the proposal?
Yeah.
I just saw a clip of that this morning.
I felt like this one was more believable than that.
I can follow that logic.
Because that was just, oh, this is an abuse of power.
Yeah. That's true. It was. This was low stakes enough.
Yeah. This was two people from different, like, they're not even in the same business. She's a travel agent and he's a lawyer. Like, there is no conflict of interest there. They're not, like, trying to one-up each other.
No.
They're not trying to convince family that they're dating. They're trying to convince coworkers, friends, and a boss.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, too, thinking about that, because again, preemptive thought that I had of going into this. I thought it was going to be someone wanted something.
Yeah.
And someone did want something,
Yeah.
but you're going to have to break someone's heart to do it. And like,
Yeah.
oh, woe is me, but he's still a good guy and I can change him, all that crap.
Like,
there was not that in there. And I think that's what really shocked me. Like, they were set in their careers.
Yeah.
They understood what they wanted. And they were like, yeah, this shouldn't, I mean, it'll screw over Nick if he gets caught because he's getting the promotion because of the family thing.
Sure.
But still fairly low stakes when it comes to the collective hour-and-a-half movie.
Honestly, in movies in this vein, I thought that this was better done than How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Look, those are my hot takes.
Oh, man,
I'm not a huge fan of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days,
we're going to have to watch that one.
That's fair.
It's been a long
That's
time,
fair.
and I remember liking it, but I think that's because I like Goldie Hawn's daughter.
I just blanked out on her name.
I did too, but I remember Goldie Hawn's daughter. Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. I was like, I remember Goldie Hawn's daughter, but I do not remember Kate Hudson. That's her name. Yeah, I think all in all, you're right. Like this whole idea of low stakes.
Yeah.
It all was very believable. Nick got hurt 3 times during Christmas. It was his dad left.
His dad left. He got left at the altar.
He got left at the altar.
No, he got left at the altar before Christmas, but that Christmas was awful.
That was what's this third one?
I had it.
Hold on, keep on.
I cannot remember now. But yeah, like his dad left him and his mom got remarried and like he had to grow up in boarding schools and just all these things.
I think the firm he worked for beforehand fired him around Christmas
That's what
time.
it was. Because he was a whistleblower almost.
I'm trying to not get this kind of messed up with the Running Man right now.
It wasn't a full abuse of power, but it was something similar.
Something similar to that. Yeah, that's right.
He does have Glenn Powell vibes. He does. He really does. Maybe that's why we liked him.
I was like, Doc, you really do remind. Oh my God, he does remind.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's fair.
Yep, he does remind me of Glenn Powell.
Yeah, just the vibes.
Just the vibe. He got the vibes. Yeah, he's got the vibes. I'm there for you. I understand. I think the other thing in the spoiler territory, and you'll understand what I'm saying, and this might be part of what I'm going to say at the end. I actually truly hated the firm he was working for when it came to, like, I'm family's fine. I love family.
Yeah.
Be good to family. Family helps you out. But this was cult-like level.
Yeah.
Of, we know if you have a family, you have a good head on your shoulders. And I'm like, dog, gonna be honest with you, not like that unless it was like that in 2016. And I just don't freaking remember.
Which it could have been. But yeah, like the whole, it's harder to get a promotion if you're not married. It's harder to get a promotion if you're on your 3rd marriage. Like, what?
It was very weird.
Both of those things were awful. I'm just like, sometimes people get a divorce. You're a divorce you are a family law partnership.
Focused on divorce.
Yeah.
Or at least Nick was.
Yeah, Nick was focused on divorce.
So, but yeah, they were a family law office.
Thank you.
Owned by like a family. Like they were very they had a Christmas party scene.
Yeah.
And everyone was family and you're like, oh, when's the baby coming? And all this crap. And you're like, oh, that's weird now.
And I know that the split of this is work and this is family has been more recent than 2016.
Sure.
Like that one really came in with the pandemic in 2020.
Exactly.
But like, I am also very appreciative that we no longer say, oh, we're like a family here. Guys, if you're in an interview and they say that, just run.
Yeah, I would.
Just run.
Okay. I'm feeling this out. I'm trying to figure out how we want to talk about Nick's paralegal.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about Nick's paralegal.
Her name. Oh no, she wasn't Holly. What was her name? I'll find it.
Okay. Nick's paralegal was a fascinating character. Because if you asked me 10 minutes into this movie, Nick's paralegal was going to be the vice that kind of broke up Elise and Nick.
100%.
Because
I also thought first scene of the movie, I thought that she was going to be the love interest.
I did too. I thought it was going to be a paralegal and Nick being the lawyer kind of love interest thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out that way. Minus the actress giving Ashley giving Nick the
come get me.
Yeah, there we go. That's probably the best way to put it. Eyes, and it was apparent.
The doomy eyes.
It was. I was like, oh my god, that's hardcore.
Yeah, like you could tell from the way that it was written that they were supposed to be like close and work besties.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And I have no problem with that.
It was how she like held herself against Ben. Nick. God.
His name is Nick.
His name is Nick. I will never remember that. His name is Nick. And like how she held herself against him.
Yeah.
And like it was just so weird to me.
Yeah. And
like she knew kind of the backstory of what was going on with Nick and like the Mistletoe Promise and Elise. Yeah.
Elise. It's okay.
And like she knew everything.
Yeah.
And she was on board with it because she was like, hey, I've been a paralegal at this firm for
longer than you've been here.
Longer than you've been here. This is how it goes. This is the games you got to play, which I truly appreciated.
Yes.
I liked that there was a female or a woman on the inside helping Nick. I thought that was really cool. And it wasn't what I truly loved. There was not a bro concept with Nick or a bro that he had like, dog, you're going to be doing like, that's awesome. You're going to be, are you going to hook up with her? And like, I'm glad they didn't have that. I was like, wow, this is...
No, it was much more wholesome.
Yeah, and I respected that idea. But goddamn, there was a scene that Ashley, the paralegal, was driving Nick and Elise. And like the shot is set up like Rose and I, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Elise is driving.
Ashley is driving. Nick is in the front seat and Elise is in the back seat in the middle.
And the actress that plays Elise has that look of, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this scene. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. She's like looking at both of them. Am I supposed
to be here with these two? I'm feeling like the third wheel.
That's exactly what it looked like. And I was like, I don't know if anyone gave notes. I'm unsure if the director gave notes on.
Right.
Let's tone that down just a smidgen. And it came to nothing, which I was very appreciative of. But it was just, that was the weirdest character.
Yeah.
Like all of Elise's friends, Holly and all this
Zoe
stuff.
was weird.
Zoe was a gossip and kind of a weird flirt, but.
And like at the beginning, I got the feeling that Zoe was like the fun third friend that like doesn't really take life very seriously. And then like as soon as Elise started getting attention, Zoe turned into this jealous bee. And it's just like, that's a switch.
Yeah, there was... I agree. I don't know if this was just, hey, we're writing it this way. And then during production, they were like, oh, let's change that.
Yeah.
And switch, because it felt like that was a switch.
Yeah.
And almost to the point that Ashley was going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of feels that way.
Yeah.
I'm speaking out of my ass and just kind of how film works. And you're like, filming it, you've written everything. And then you're like, we need
this doesn't work anymore.
The second and third acts, we're going to change kind of how your character is a little bit to kind of
fit with what's going on now.
Yeah, exactly.
And like they don't pay as much attention to continuity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a little weird, but hey, you know what? Did we have a good time with it?
Yes.
Did we spoil a little bit of stuff? Absolutely. Did we have smiles on our face the whole time we were watching this? Yes, we did. We're going to wrap up this podcast though.
Okay.
And here's how we're going to wrap this up.
Uh-huh.
We have a thing, like I said at the beginning of this section of the podcast.
Yes.
Called the pop, the corn, and the kernel.
Yes.
And these are it's kind of based off of the Rose. Actually, it's 100% the Rose.
So it's based off of the Rose literary analysis. Or like journaling, things like that, where you have the rose, the bud, and the thorn. So we do the pop, the corn, and the kernel because it's a side of popcorn. So are we starting with the pop or are we starting with the kernel?
I think we have to start with the kernel because I always like the idea of like finishing with the popcorn.
Yeah.
It's the movie popcorn thing. Moving up. You see the kernel gets thrown in. you see the corn, and then you see the pop. So I think we start with the kernel.
So the kernel is something negative or just something that didn't go the way you might have hoped. This is also something that might live rent-free in your head for how bad it was. And it's just that little bit that gets stuck in your teeth. It's that kernel that you just can't get free easily. John, what was your kernel?
I don't want to steal yours. But
we might have the same one.
I think we're both going to have the same one. Hi, I'm John. And if I was a divorce lawyer or any kind of lawyer, and I kind of fell in love with someone who got screwed over in a deal. In her divorce and got screwed over.
Or their divorce.
In their divorce and got screwed over. And there's some legal paperwork. And during the movie, I said, let me see your contract. And you go, well, I already signed it. And I emailed to you, like, not that contract, the contract that screwed you over. And I want to see it.
Yeah.
I better have a goddamn payoff.
Right?
Of this, because Nick asked for that contract from Elise of what happened in her divorce and why Dan is still there. And we didn't get a damn payoff for that. Nothing. I want Dan to burn. And we didn't get it. We got the smoochy magoochies at the end underneath some mistletoe. I didn't want that. I thought that was cute.
But it was adorable. I loved the ending. But I wanted more for Elise.
Yeah. Like, in my idea is how Nick did not help Elise with her contract with Dan. I like love is cool. I love love.
But I wanted Dan to be gone. But it sounded like she was going to take his buyout. And I'm just like, no.
That was weird to me. That
no,
concept,
honey.
Like, oh, we're going to take his buyout and just leave.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Start her own travel agency. And I'm just like, no.
Vengeance is best served with a Christmas snowball. Get wrecked, Dan.
Seriously.
That's like, there was just no payoff to that.
Yeah.
Everything else, it was a nice little payoff.
Yes.
That, I just, F you, Dan.
Yeah. No, mine was the same.
I kind of figured, I was like, that's just, ugh.
Yeah, no, we finished the movie and I was just like, I think that's going to be both of our kernel.
we both bitched about it.
It happens.
And you're like, oh, shit. And just for context, we don't tell each other what this is. Like, we don't go in there. We don't know our review scores or nothing like that. So, all right. The corn. Mm-hmm. An opportunity for improvement. What could have been done better. A character or storyline you wish had been explained or developed more. It's the bit that never popped, but had the potential to. Mm-hmm. Rose, don't take mine. Give me your corn.
Ashley, the paralegal. She deserved to be loved in return instead of just having unrequited love for her boss. She deserved a love storyline. This is a Hallmark movie. She should have gotten a boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't care. She deserved love.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't take mine. She deserved love.
She deserved love.
Honestly, I agree with you. Yeah. I 100% agree with you. There should have been something where, like, Nick had a brother or some shit like that. I don't know.
I mean, or like he brings in a best friend from college who's in town for the weekend.
Who wasn't a bro. Like,
yeah.
All that stuff. That's actually a very, very good one.
What's yours?
So as we were talking, the one that popped in my head is the joke that I made of, I didn't like the cult level family thing.
Oh, that's fair.
Like, why was that a thing? Like, I think there has been a potential for that.
Yeah.
And they explained it, but it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Why was that way? My other one was, why did Dan just not take the buyout?
Seriously.
And I know that, and again, it's for the story. I get both of those concepts are, hey, by the way, Dan's a dick and we're all about family, but we hire people who have families because we know most likely because you have a family, you got to provide for them. You're going to stay with the firm. That's kind of what it was saying.
Yeah.
And I just was like, maybe different.
That is not what I got. I was just like, this is just strange.
It was strange, but I just kind of came up with that one right now. I was like, oh, that's probably why they would do that. But yeah, I had a hard time finding the corn because
this was a tough one.
There was nothing that was like
they didn't have too many loose ends or anything.
Yeah, but they didn't really start with very many ends.
Yeah.
So they kind of tied off most of it. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. The pop is a positive highlight. It possibly lives rent-free in your head. It's the idea or theme that came to full fruition and you love it.
Yes, we do.
Why is John standing up?
Ladies, gentlemen, and NBs.
John is standing up so that he can pace. This is never a good sign.
I'm so glad we have this new set, ladies and gentlemen, NBs. I hope you really, really like it if you're watching it on podcast services or YouTube. If you're not and you're listening to the audio version, please like, subscribe, share, and do all that stuff. My pop, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, is my boy Luke! That's my boy!
He's pointing to Luke on the TV screen if you are a listener.
That's my boy! I don't give a damn what we watch. I love that man.
I am so interested to watch another movie with him and see if he is actually that guy.
For all I give a shit, episode 4 of this season's going to be nothing but this is the Luke, what's his name?
The secret fifth episode.
The secret fifth episode is just Luke McFarlane with a side of popcorn. And Luke, baby, John at CouchCapades.com. I want to interview you.
That would be so cool.
I want to know what it's like to be on a Hallmark set.
Right?
Just in general.
And he's been in several. I'm so excited to find more.
Dog, you are a tall drink of water. I love you, man. Holy shit. I think you're just all around just a nice guy. You seem like a nice guy. Please, God, be a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fudge, this guy's cool. I want to be your friend. Can we have beers? That's why John stood up. I had to point to my boy Luke. My boy Luke! You real one? Don't ask what's wrong with me. I don't know either.
Everything.
All right, Rose, what is your pop?
I went with something a little more movie-based.
No, I don't give a damn.
I went with the actual chemistry between Elise and Nick.
Yeah, all right.
I believed their relationship, and it's one of those things where I'm just like, you know what? If I were out there, if I was ever single and looking for a relationship, that is the type of relationship beginning that I would love.
Honestly, yeah, I'm not going to give you a shit on that one.
Because they enter into this relationship knowing exactly what each of them wants from it.
Yeah.
They take care of each other's needs. Nick is really good about giving gifts to Elise and making sure that she is seen and taken care of in the office. And Elise really tries to think of what is going to be something that's good for him.
Yeah. You know what?
So just the back and forth and the give and take.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a great call.
I thought it was great.
I'm not going to steal yours because it's still like my bit, but actually, honestly, they did have great chemistry together. As actors, you could tell that they knew at least did a good job of knowing each other. And I know you and I are listening to the How We Made Your Mother podcast, and that's always a question that comes up is how did you do chemistry test? And Josh Radnor was like, no, you don't. Why would you do that? That's just okay. We're going to define the relationship, and then it becomes hollow. We kind of him and Colby Smulders kind of met each other, and just it grew from there. And they had a natural chemistry with each other. And you could tell that. Hopefully, I think they did.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
And I liked how at the beginning of the movie they were just that slight awkward, but you could tell that they were kind of attracted to each other. That spark was there, but they weren't sure how it was going to work from there.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of a relationship, it might fall apart. You don't know. Mm-hmm. And it's okay if it does within a month because that's a relationship.
They were very reserved at the very beginning. Just, okay, we're wading into the deep end. We're not
PDA people.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to be very respectful of each other's spaces.
But we're going to hold hands. We're going to hug.
When it's appropriate, we're going to do the French side kiss is how I call it. And I actually really like that they defined a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't want to cross it at all. We don't want to cross it all.
Yeah. Here are the boundaries, but also
as the movie progressed and as you meet someone and you're in those situations of acting like boyfriend and girlfriend or significant others, then there is a most likely natural reaction to, oh crap, I do care for this person.
Yeah.
How do I navigate that with this? Which I think kind of fumbled at the end with Nick. I'll be honest. Kind of fumbled that one at the end.
But another thing that I really liked, they didn't kiss until after the contract expired.
Dog, you're right. That's great. Yeah.
I was just like, that's perfect.
That's
a
100%.
great way to do this.
Spoiler: she did get the promotion after he's.
Oh, we were deep into spoiler territory.
Yeah, spoilers. I'm just saying he got the promotion because
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, this is what I did. I played this game, quote unquote, with this contract with Elise," and everyone was like, "No one has ever committed that hard to get the promotion. Here you go. Story of your life, kids. Commit to the bit." This has been a side of popcorn. We will see you next week for our next Hallmark movie. But if you want more CouchCapades, and you know what? Why wouldn't you? We're crazy. We walk around. We do stuff. Check out the YouTube channel. If you're watching on podcast services, it is youtube.com/CouchCapades, where we have Let's Plays, more podcasts, more streams, all that fun stuff. But if you are listening on podcast services, thank you so much. Follow all the CouchCapades podcasts, rate, leave a comment, and tell us what you think of the Mistletoe Promise.
Most podcast services now have comments enabled. Go ahead and leave us a comment.
The comments, and we respond to the comments.
Yes.
So whether you're on YouTube, subscribe. Whether you're on the podcast service, subscribe. We love you. Have a happy holiday so far, and we'll see you next week.